Hi guys, it's Aiden here from GamePer. In this video I'm going to show you how to do animal conservation on Deimos and how to get sun tokens. So the first thing you need to know about animal conservation is you need a trank rifle, and Sun doesn't actually sell one, so you're going to have to visit the business over on Fortuna on Venus and pick up a trank rifle for 500 syndicate standing there. You need Solaris Syndicate standing, so to get that, if you go and visit Utica just at the very top of Fortuna, up near where the lift is that takes you out to Orvalis, you can do any bounty for her. It will award you standing, and then go back to the business and get your trank rifle. Only then are you ready to go to Deimos. So if we take ourselves off to Deimos and chat with Sun, we will be able to buy these devices from him called Echo Lures. Echo lures, when they are in our possession, allow us to track different types of animals specific to the type of echo lure. So in this case, we will be able to track the cryptolix. On top of the echo lure, if you want, you can also buy this item called the pheromone gland. Pheromone glands are one-use items, and you use them just before using the echo lure. If you do it, it will up the rarity of the creature that can appear, because there'll be different types of cryptolixes basically. So now that we've got our echo lure, we've got our trank rifle, which you need to equip in your gear wheel. When you're on Deimos, choose your trank rifle from your gear wheel, and your map will show little blue markers on it with little paw symbols on them, and it will show them for every animal that you have an echo lure for. So if you've only got one echo lure, it'll probably only show you about 2 different spots where you can go and hunt them. So make your way over to one of those spots and we'll go on to the next step. When you arrive at the spot marked on the map, you will be looking for a literal pile of poop left by the animal and interact with it. These track marks will appear on the ground that you can start to follow. So while I'm following these, I'm going to talk about some good tips here, and one of the best tips for this activity is to use a stealth frame. Personally, I really love Vara for this activity. I think she's the best one because she'll be completely invisible. She won't spook the animal when it eventually shows up. So all you need to do is follow the tracks, and eventually you will hit this little basically a lair that the animal apparently lives in, although it doesn't look particularly livable right there. So when you arrive there, you need to pick the echo lure that matches the animal type that you are hunting. Use the echo lure by hitting the fire button while you're holding it, and it will basically mimic an animal call. The animal will call back, and this little bar will appear on the right side of the screen. If you look at it there, you can just about see it. What you need to do then is you need to just track the exact same path. You can see the little white bar moving across. Just keep that on top of the little blue bar underneath to mimic the same call that the creature made. Now after that, if you do it successfully, it'll move on to the next step, and you can just switch back to your tranquilizer rifle. Keep an eye out for the creature. I like to use the Helios when I'm doing this, the Helios Sentinel, because it'll pick up on it real fast. Just, you'll be invisible hopefully, let him walk close enough to you, and then shoot him with the tranquilizer gun. The tranquilizer gun does have a travel time, so keep that in mind. Let him get close if you're invisible. Go over, interact with the little guy, and he'll be zoomed off by one of those robots to Sun's, I don't know what he's doing. I'm convinced Sun is blending these guys up and making a smoothie out of them, but he says he isn't. So to get the actual Sun tokens, you then need to go back to Sun. Each time you conserve an animal that way, you will earn a tag for it. And you can then go back to Sun, chat with him, and as long as you have enough tags, you can purchase tokens from him. So where it gets annoying is that running into these animals can actually be kind of awkward. It's very difficult to do when you first start playing the Heart of Deimos content, because you don't know where they're going to spawn, you don't have any of the lures that you need to get them all, etc. Here's the good thing, you don't need Sun tokens too early anymore, because you used to need them to instantly rank up with the Entrati Syndicate, but you no longer need them. You just need the spinal cord things to get it done now. So what you can do is you can just earn standing the normal way by just playing bounties, grabbing your tokens, giving your bounty tokens, well, your mother tokens, I guess, to grandmother, and just rank up that way and just earn the sun tokens when you can. Go out and do conservation when it makes sense for you to do so, and grab as many animals as you can. These available tokens, the requirements for them will change. I think it's like once a day or more. So just check in every now and then to see if you can get it done. It's kind of random and a little bit kind of annoying, frankly, but only because most people don't seem to realize that you can just earn the mother tokens to rank up with the main syndicate, and you don't need sun tokens straight away anymore. That was the point of frustration for most people. Now, I really hope this video was helpful. It's a complicated subject and I've tried to cover it as best I could. So if you have any extra questions, just hit me up in the comments, guys. Thank you so much for watching.